Hello everyone, welcome back to physics classes by Harish. Today I am going to discuss about the significant figures. So here significant figures means the numbers which we are considering in the measurement are known as significant figures. There are certain rules to write the measurement accurately. Here we will discuss the rules one by one. Rule number 1, all non-zero digits are significant. All non-zero digits are significant means like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These all are the significant. Here example 123.56 is a measurement of one physical quantity. So significant figures in this measurement is nothing but 5. Significant figure is 5. Means all non-zero digits are significant. Second rule is nothing but all zeros occurring between non-zero digits are significant. Means zeros which are occurring between the non-zero digits. So zeros between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Between any non-zero digits. 0 in between any non-zero digits are significant. Example here 1230.05. 1230.05 is a measurement of a one physical quantity. So its significant figure is nothing but here these two zeros are also significant, right? Before the decimal and after the decimal zeros which are also significant. Now the significant figure of this given measurement is 6. So rule number 3, the trailing zeros after decimal places are significant. Trailing zeros after decimal places. See here decimal after decimal zeros are significant one, right? So here significant figures depends only on the accuracy of measurement, right? The measurement which you are measured, which is very close to the accuracy, based on the significant figure we can define it. So here for example we can see that 3.50 centimeter. 3.50 centimeter. Here 0 is significant. 0 is significant. The significant figure of the given measurement is 3. Okay. So trailing zeros after decimal places are significant. Trailing zeros after decimal places are significant. Example 3.50 centimeter is significant figure is 3. Next rule number 4. If the measurement is less than 1, then all zeros after the decimal point and to the left of the first non-zero digits are significant, right? So measurement is less than 1, all zeros after the decimal, and to the left of the first non-zero digit, So these all are not significant. All are insignificant. See here measurement is 0.00305 is the given measurement. So here after decimal 3 zeros and before decimal 0, these 4 zeros are not significant. These 4 zeros are not significant. Now the significant of the given measurement is 3 only. Next rule number 5. The terminal or trailing zeros in a number without a decimal point are significant. Without decimal point are not significant, right? The terminal or trailing zeros in a number without decimal point are not significant. So here 154 meter. So this is 154 meter. So this 154 meter we can convert it into centimeters. That will be 15,400 centimeters will come. So but when you convert the measurement from one system to another system, significant figure will not change. Significant figure will be remain same even if you convert from one unit system to another unit system. So here 154 meter is the measurement. So here significant figures are 3 only. So when you convert that 154 meters into centimeters, that will be 15,400 centimeters will come. So but these two zeros are not significant. So here according to this we can say that terminal or trailing zeros in a number without decimal point. Zeros of terminal or trailing are not significant. So these are the rules of the significant figures. Based on these rules, following these 5 rules, we can find the significant figures of the given measurement. Rounding of numbers. So rules of rounding of numbers. Rounding of number is nothing but in given measurement. we have to take that after decimal 1 or 2 digits only, right? So to take that 1 or 2 digits, we have to follow the certain rules. That is nothing but rounding of numbers. Rule number 1: if removable digit is less than or equal to 5, removable digit is less than or equal to 5, then drop it. So by seeing this example, we can get the clear idea. 47.833 is the given measurement. So after writing the rounding of number, so here second decimal, second digit is 3. So 3 is less than 5. Here 47.833. So after second digit, here after decimal, second digit is less than 5. So less than 5 according to this rule 1. So digit is less than 5 or equal to 5, we have to drop it. So rounding of number is 47.8. And second example is 65.853. 65.853. Here after decimal, second digit is 5. Right? Second decimal is 5. So here less than or equal to 5. Okay, less than or equal to 5. Then we have to drop it. So here 65.8. Okay. Next rule number 2. If removable digit is greater than 5, removable digit is greater than 5, increase the last digit by 1. Increase the last digit by 1. Here greater than or less than equal to 5. Greater than or less than or equal to 5, then drop it. Right. So second rule is if removable digit is greater than 5, increase the last digit by 1. So here given measurement 47.862. So here second digit after decimal, second digit is greater than 5. So it will be increased. The last digit is increased by 1. So we have to add 1 to the 8. So rounding of number is 47.9 is the rounding of number. Yeah. NEET previous questions we are going to discuss here. 2019 on units. First one is nothing but unit of thermal conductivity. Given options A, B, C, D, 4 options are given. If you know the mathematical relation on the thermal conductivity, based on that mathematical relation, we can find the unit of thermal conductivity. So thermal conductivity mathematical relation, we have that rate of heat energy dQ by dt is proportional to area of cross section and directly proportional to temperature difference, inversely proportional to length. So if you remove the proportional, we will get thermal conductivity, that is K into A d theta divided by L. So we have to find the unit of K. K is equal to d theta dQ divided by dt into L divided by A into d theta. Okay, so here dQ by dt is nothing but energy divided by time. It is power. Rate of energy is nothing but power. Unit of power is watt, and here it is length. In denominator, area is nothing but length square. So one will be cancelled. In here d theta is nothing but temperature difference. Directly we can write here watt meter inverse Kelvin inverse. Watt meter inverse Kelvin inverse. Correct option is A. Watt meter inverse Kelvin inverse. Second one is unit of permittivity of free space. Unit of permittivity of free space is, it is in the chapter of charges and fields in grade 12. Right. According to Coulomb's inverse square law, F is equal to K Q1 Q2 divided by R square. So here K is nothing but 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Then F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 divided by R square. So epsilon naught is equal to Q1 Q2 divided by 4 pi F into R square. So this 4 pi is constant, it does not have any units. So units we can write Q and Q is nothing but 2 charges. Here it will be Coulomb square divided by F is nothing but Newton, and this is meter square. So here Coulomb square per Newton meter square. Coulomb square per Newton meter square is option C is correct. Option C is correct. So this is the way we can find the unit of the given physical quantity by knowing the mathematical relation. So very basic questions they will ask in the NEET. Now we'll see the previous NEET questions on dimensions. Okay, so here dimension of stress. This is a NEET 2020 ma. So stress is nothing but force per area of cross section. Stress is nothing but force by area. Okay. Then here force is nothing but Newton divided by area is nothing but meter square. So here dimension is nothing but dimension of the Newton is ml t minus 2 divided by area is nothing but L square. So then it will be m L minus 1 t minus 2 is the dimensional formula of the stress. So correct option is D. So second question is pair of quantities having the same dimension. So here impulse, surface tension, angular momentum, work done, work, torque, and fourth option is Young modulus and energy. So impulse is nothing but change in momentum. Surface tension is nothing but force per area of cross section. So impulse and force per area, force per length, they don't have same dimension. Angular momentum and work and torque and Young modulus and energy. Right, Young modulus unit is same as the stress. So energy and Young modulus does not have the same unit. Impulse and surface tension also does not have the same dimension. Here angular momentum and work also does not have the same dimension. So work and torque have the same dimension. I will show here work is nothing but force into displacement. So that is nothing but ml square t minus 2. So torque also we have F into R. So then it will be again it will be ml square t minus 2. So by knowing the mathematical relation or unit, based on that we can write. So here correct answer is work and torque. So NEET previous question on significant figures. So first question is taking into account of the significant figures, what is the value of 9.99 meters minus 0.0099 meters? So here it is nothing but difference of these two numbers will get one number. In that significant figure we have to find. He didn't ask the directly significant figure of the given number, right? So difference of two numbers was given. First number is 9.99 meters and second number is 0.0099 meters. So difference of these two number will get one number. In that significant figure we have to find. So here difference of 9.99 minus 0.099. So it will give 9.9801 meters. So in the significant figures, according to the rules, we can take 9.98. 9.98 is the significant figure. Least significant figure is nothing but 9.98. So correct answer is B. And next, coming to the second question, if the error in the measurement of radius of the sphere is 2%, then error in the determination of the volume is, right? So as we know that volume is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube, right? So error in the volume is dV by V is equal to 3 into dr by r. Already we discussed in the previous class how to find the powers and all combinations of errors we already discussed. dV by V is equal to 3 into dr by r. So percentage of error is dV by V into 100 is equal to 3 into dr by r into 100. So according to that question, dr by r into 100 is given 2%. So 2 into 3 is 6%. Correct answer is D.